All right, so let's watch it again, and I'm gonna give you guys my take on it, okay? Because there are some things that I agree, and there's one thing that I don't agree with. Jesus Christ, I think we all could guess.
1. Tell them why you could never be.
Well, you can never be together. Well, the reason why that is you're disqualifying them. People's defenses are always up, especially women. And so when you talk to a woman, every woman assumes you're trying to hit on her. Every woman assumes you ask for directions, you're trying to hit on her. You try to help her out, you're trying to hit on her. And even Mystery teaches this. He talks about negs. Negs are statements that disqualifies you in her mind, meaning you tell her this, it kind of signals to her, I'm not trying to sleep with you. Right? You're signaling to her, I'm not trying to sleep with you. I'm not trying to get anything from you. And what that does is that it lowers her guard. And if she likes you, if she kind of feels some form of attraction towards you, what she'll do is that she'll try to convince you that you're wrong. For example, right? When if I'm talking, I was talking to this girl. She was like this 19-year-old, and I say this, I'm saying this because it goes with the topic. She wanted a relationship, and I'm like, you're a little too young for me. Like, sleep with, yeah, relationship, you're too young. And she was like, no, but then she started telling me how she dates 30, the oldest guy she dated was 31, and how she's mature. And the whole conversation, the whole like interaction that we had, she was constantly trying to let me know how she's actually mature for her age. But the thing is that the process, the creativity that is required on her part to convince me actually causes her to like me more, right? Because what she's doing is that she doesn't notice that she is qualifying herself to me. She's telling me, hey, like every time she says, yeah, I dated this guy, in her mind, she's waiting. She's like, I hope he likes it. I hope he sees that I'm actually mature. And that anticipation to her strategies, meaning her hoping that it changes my mind, that feeling causes her to become more obsessed with me. You get what I'm saying? Like it's almost like when you're trying to convince a woman and she's not buying it, you sort of feel like, oh fuck, I'm fucking up, right? You sort of give her that impression, right? So put up barriers with women. Don't be so easy. Even if she matches your if you're 30 and she's 24, let her know that you usually date women your age. That usually you don't date women that are younger. You might say you don't believe me. I don't give a fuck. The point is that it lowers her guard. So also it could be that you tell her we can never be together, right? She could be extroverted and you're introverted. You let her know. Well, I usually get along more with introverts like me because extroverted I tend to be shy. And so you'll notice the woman will all of a sudden start acting differently, right? So you disqualify her with a neg, and again, this is a neg. It's a statement of disqualification. You're saying I am not good for you. We're not going to work together. So what happens then is that you could then, this is evil. It gets crazy, right? You could then say how me and you would definitely work together, right? You could just say you already made a statement that me and you will not work out. Then you make a statement of how it would work out. And that back and forth it confuses her. And that confusion kills her softly.
Together. Maybe they're too young or you're in the same friend group. This is called the forbidden fruit effect.
Exactly. So you pretty much say the obvious. Yo, we're in the same friend group, or we go to the same school, or you're part of my I have an art group. You're part of my art group. I can't sleep with you. I've said that before. And it's true. Like I said that because it's true. Like personally for me, I don't know about you guys, but I'm talking from my experience. I prefer not to sleep with the women that go to my art group because it does get messy, right? I prefer to sleep with her friends that don't go to the group, right? But women that go to the group and they participate, I try not to because it's not appropriate, at least for me, right? You guys can do whatever you want if you guys have your own.
We want something that we can't have and that challenges us. 2. Telling.
And this works especially if she thinks she's above your league. If the woman thinks that she's better than you, disqualifying yourself really makes her attracted to you because in her mind, I'm above this guy's league. I am so much more attractive than him. That's what she thinks. Here you are saying disqualifying your own self from me? Who the fuck do you think you are? And like in the last video, she'll do things to make you think she likes you all so that you could chase. And that's when you don't give her what she wants. You don't react. If you do this and she starts chasing, don't react. You want her to be in this state of like, oh, hope I want to get him invested so I can pull away. The longer she stays, the harder it is for her to get out.
Them you see them as a sister or a brother. This enrages people.
And this is similar to the friend zone, right? Where you sort of like for me, I tell guys, this actually happened with a girl that I was dating, and she was gonna go to my art group. She was like, can we be friends instead?" And I felt that vibe too, but I was like, "No, no, 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 we can't be friends because we don't got nothing in common. Like we have nothing in common." But then I was like, "Oh, wait a minute, you go to my art group?" She was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Never mind. Yeah, sure, you could go." That's the only time when I accepted her being friends because obviously she's a great artist. She goes to my art group. It's no big deal, right? We have something to talk about. But generally speaking, though, like letting people know that this is the boyfriend effect, right? Or like I tell guys, like sometimes it's better not to sleep with the woman on the first date. In fact, it's better to tell her you're celibate. And let me tell you something why that is. It puts it if you do make a move, she'll say, "Damn, yo, my poom poom is so good. He's making a move. He's breaking his celibacy." If he's her ego. But also, in her mind, she's like, why? I know he's celibate, but why am I not having an effect on him? Women's ego is a real thing. When a woman senses that you're not reacting to her the way that most guys do, because they're so sex obsessed, they start chasing. But remember, they're chasing because they just want you to react. That's why even when she chases, don't react. Push her away even further. Say, "Girl, I can't do that. God is watching." That will infuriate her because you're turning the tables. We're doing what they do to us to them.
Work harder.
This is you might call this frame control. Okay, frame control is all about how you sit and talk in a way that makes her look like the chaser to other people. But what she is saying is that to give her the impression that you're not easily won over. Let me tell you how to do it. I learned this from the girl from a girl one time. Where the girl, she came to the date, she was tired and she was like this. And sometimes she'll tell me she's tired. She'll tell me it's not that I don't like you, it's just that I'm tired. Because she came from work. She works like 12-hour days. But a part of me couldn't stop telling myself, nah, she's doing that because she's not interested. Right? And I told her, I was like, yo, I don't think it's gonna work out because the way you be, you look tired, you didn't look interested. She's like, no, I am interested. I was just really tired. I swear to God, I was. And oh, really? She was like, yeah. And boom, 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 it worked out. But you want to get one of the ways to give this impression is to lower your nonverbal cues like that. She talks, she says a joke, you're like, okay. Oh, really? Okay. You don't react with a lot of like, no, you just have almost like a bored look. Right? What it does is that it creates an insecurity in people's mind. They're like, what the fuck did I do? Did I offend them? Are they into me? Are they not? And that creates a desire to get your validation, meaning a desire to go from this to this, right? Because people feel insecure at the sight of a cold face, right? And that's how you do it, people. These strategies work. I mean, the last one is frame control. It doesn't make a woman fall in love with you. I mean, it makes her obsessed and it's dark and evil. Yeah, anyways, man, let me know what you guys think about this.
All right, guys, we're going to have a brief intermission so that I could tell you guys about our new bundle that we're doing where you guys can purchase all of my courses and get it at a discount. So this bundle is pretty much the bundle where you could just buy all of my courses. You could buy Nice Guy, which is a training course on how to come across more assertive, how to come across more confident, how to not give off nice guy vibes. You guys can get access to Dark Game, which is my full dating course on how to meet women in different scenarios, how to attract women, how to make sure you don't come across as creepy, and essentially how to act like a man and not act like a doofus, to be quite honest with you. And you get all of these bonuses, which is the bonuses of Dark Game, the bonuses of Practical Mastery, which is about how to master a skill, Social Mastery, which is how to master your social life, and the Laws of Human Nature, which is a book club videos that I had dissecting Robert Greene's book. All of this is naturally at around naturally is at $346. But you guys can purchase this bundle and get it at what's the price again? Get it at 238 pretty much. So you guys can purchase it right now. It's a money back 30-day money back guarantee. It's a good way to, rather than just buying them individually and paying extra, you guys can just purchase everything at a discount price. Now, the only thing I don't like is the fact that I'm giving you a lot of information at the same time. That makes me kind of scared, because a lot of times people don't do the things that I teach when you get too much information. But I've gotten too many requests to do this, so I'm just satisfying you guys. Purchase it right now by clicking on the description down below where it says purchase the bundle. All right, let's continue with the video.